Stop that right there. I hope people can hear me. Hello. Come on in and say hi. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody out there? La 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 la. Oh, cool. Cool. Hello. One watching now. Yes, I see. One is watching. Hello. Come on in. Come say hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is 9:24 my time. What time is it where you are? Can you hear me okay? Cool. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. My volume is working. I'm going to say yes. Excuse me. La 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 la. Hello. Come on in. Say hi. How are you? I'm just trying to text some people here. That's not how you spell it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 Okay. There we go. Put my phone down. I just want to text some people, let them know I'm doing live. So, hello, hello, come on in. Say hi. How is everybody? Happy hump day. Because it's Wednesday, right? Yes, it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Please tell me it's Wednesday. Oh, yes, it's Wednesday. Which means tomorrow should be payday for me, which is nice because I hate being broke. I'm kind of broke, but that's okay. How is everybody today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. My check should be here tomorrow. And I have to pack up the kitchen today. But I just wanted to get on and say hi to everybody first. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I'm trying to speak loud, but I've got my chest is really heavy and phlegmy today because of all the rain and moisture in the air. Because I have asthma and my lungs are really bad. So how is everybody? I know I keep saying that, but nobody's answering. It's okay. You can just sit there and listen. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm drinking tea and it tastes really, really good. It's Earl Grey, double bergamot, and it's been steeped 5 minutes. And it's got uh, a little bit of sugar. Okay, a lot of sugar, but shh. And vanilla cream, French vanilla cream, and a little bit of actual cream. Because I don't like using a lot of the French vanilla creamer, but I like to have a very creamy tea. So hence I add extra cream to it, not milk, cream. I'm picky that way. As my husband says, I'm particular. I keep telling him when he says that, and isn't he lucky because I particularly married him? So, yes, he's a lucky man. And I also tell him how happy he is being married on a regular basis so he doesn't forget. So, other than that, let me see. I'm working on a teddy bear, my first amigurumi. So, I'm working on a teddy bear. I'm using my furls. This is the J hook, 6 millimeter, which some people would say is big for amigurumi, but it's actually not that bad. So, yeah, I'm just continuing on with that. And later on, I have to pack up the kitchen. That won't take me long. There's not a lot to pack up. Okay, there's a fair bit, but not insurmountable. A couple hours, turn on some tunes because I work better with tunes on. I like my music. So what's on your hook? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm going to be doing that all day. My hook, like I said, amigurumi. I think this is a body. I thought it was a head, but it's getting pretty big for a head. Unless it's going to be a big teddy. I am making the teddy bear from Bag O' Day's recent tutorial. So that is what I am making. Because I figured I want to learn how to do amigurumi. And if there's anybody who can teach me, it's Crystal from Bag O' Day. Her tutorials are awesome, so please go check her out. If you haven't already, she is amazing. And she's got tutorials for everything. Everything. You want to make slippers, there's a tutorial. There's a couple of them for that. There's a tutorial for socks. There's a tutorial for tops, shawls, sweaters, towels, hats. She does a lot of hats. Purses, kitchen items. Like, there are tutorials for everything, and her tutorials are so very clear and concise and accurate. And like I said, this is, if anybody could teach me how to do amigurumi, it's her. So, yeah. I'm attempting to make her teddy bear. Bag O' Day. Bag O' Day Crochet. Go check her out if you haven't. People often ask if I have a pattern for a specific shawl or something, and there's 3 people I've checked, and there's 3 people who have taught me how to crochet online, because that's how I learned how to crochet. I learned how to crochet a year ago, and it was all online. It was actually right before. Good morning, Katrina. I learned how to crochet right before COVID hit, actually. I am not a COVID crocheter. I learned to crochet just before COVID hit. And I learned specifically and only through YouTube videos. And the YouTube videos I found that I worked best with were A, The Secret Yarnery, B, Bag O' Day Crochet, C, Fiber Spider. Those are the 3 people that taught me how to crochet. So if you have not checked them out, you should. They are amazing. Oh no, your coffee cup is empty. Well, go get more coffee. Sis needs coffee. Now, where is your husband and why is he not filling your coffee cup? Okay, mine wouldn't fill up my teacup, so. He made your first one. Right on. Hey, Grandpa, come on in. How are you doing? Nobody was on, and I've been up since 7:30 this morning. 7:30. Actually, I was up at 7. Yes, I just didn't get up out of bed and mobile till 7:30. The dogs just finally had enough of it, and the cat got off me, so I was able to move. But yeah, I've been awake since 7. My husband, the past few days, has made it a habit of being loud and have doors open and lights on when he's getting ready for work. And that's something he never used to do. So I'm starting to think that it's actually purposeful. So we're going to have a little talk about that, my ogre and I, because I don't know what this whole thing is, but he's probably going to say something like, I'm trying to help you get up so you don't sleep all day, which I haven't managed to do since I gave birth to my little son, Matthew, who turned 24 last weekend. So I haven't been able to sleep in like sleep all day since then. Oh, those were the days when you could just, laze around all day in bed. Damn, I miss those. But anyway, here I am. It is 9:38. I'm on my second cup of tea. I've been up for hours. So, yeah, I figured what the hey, let's do a little bit of a live. So, hi, Chris. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Katrina. Let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come up because I don't mind sharing. Do 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 do. So yeah, amigurumi, a teddy bear. I have some horror pictures in my head of what this teddy bear is going to look like, so we'll actually see if I actually make it to look like a teddy bear. But like I said, if anybody could teach me how to do a teddy bear, it is Bag O'Day. So I will follow her instructions. So, what's everybody doing this fine Wednesday morning? Or maybe it's afternoon where you are. It's stinking early here. Okay, it's not that early anymore, but it was. It was, and I still remember how early it was. I haven't had enough tea yet. That's Owen. That's Owen. Bloody hell. That's the cat. There we go. As he looks at me and says, "Geez, woman, how hard is it to point?" I should have just looked and just did that. Okay. No, I'm not going to touch you. I touch him and he's going to crawl all over me. So I will let him sleep. Let sleepy cats lie. Absolutely let sleeping cats lie, especially that one. He's a little evil. He's the one that laid on me this morning and wouldn't let me up. Crawls right up my hip. He knows my hips are my sore spots. Crawls right on my hip, makes me go, ow. Which was a rude way to wake up, I must say. And then proceeds to lay on it and purr, which is his way of, making it feel better. But didn't help. I was feeling just fine before he stepped on it. Okay, Katrina. I'll have to watch it when I'm done this. I don't know if I'll stay on for very long, but I'll definitely stay on for a bit. I'm having fun sitting here and just chatting. Oh my. So, Grandpa, what's your plans for the day? How's Luna doing? My dogs, all three of them, are sleeping, which is nice because that means they're being good. My cats are sleeping, which is nice because that means they're being good. I am not sleeping, which makes me sad, but I'm not going to sleep anymore anyway because now I'm up. And I find that once I'm up, I'm up. It's very rare that I will take a nap during the day, even if I'm tired. The only reason I take naps usually is because I'm feeling under the weather. So yeah, I haven't opened the curtains, but I see the sun is shining. Let's see how hot it's going to be today. Because maybe I'll go out and about today. I doubt it, but you never know. I do have stuff I have to do today, so it is 11 degrees. Oh, and it's supposed to be 19 degrees. That's not bad. Oh, and not rainy. Isn't that nice? Okay. Partly cloudy feels like 11. Well, good, because it is 11. So I will have to maybe think about going out. I uh I have some banking to do for a friend of mine, and I think that's all I have to do. Well then, maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. We'll see. Luna is doing great. We are going to stay inside. It's in the 90s and so humid. Oh my goodness. Oh, Grandpa, yeah, you want to stay inside when it's so humid like that. Poor Luna. Poor Luna. Even the ground gets too hot for puppies. Like, even the ground, no puppy should be out in the asphalt in the heat like that. Yeah, I agree, Chris. Absolutely. Yeah. Because I know when we had our big heat wave just a couple of weeks ago, it was 90 plus degrees. It was hot, but I enjoyed it. Of course, I stayed inside, but I did enjoy it because I'd rather have summer and hot temperatures than winter any day. And, fall is right around the corner. I'm still, maintaining that I'm in spring, so don't rain on my beach. Um, but I know autumn is right around the corner. I know after that it's winter. So I'm very sad when I think about it. The only good thing about winter is the solstice and my birthday, and maybe the new year, but that's part of the solstice. Like we celebrate my husband and I, we celebrate the whole 12 days of Christmas all the way to the new year. So it's we don't party the whole time, but we celebrate it. I try to have 12 gifts to give him one every day. They don't have to be big gifts, just little things. I haven't been able to do that in a while though, because every December something happens with Sean's EI or my disability, and every Christmas for the past 4 years something has happened. Well, every December something has happened, and we've had a really broke Christmas. So we'll see if that happens this year. I'm hoping not, but you never know. But I haven't started my Christmas shopping yet. I haven't started my crochet for Christmas yet, and I don't even know if I am going to crochet for Christmas because that's a lot of work. And I should have really started already if I was going to get to it. Um, Although I do have time to do hats and scarves and things like that, and they're quick and easy, and I might do something like that for for my boys. That's actually a good idea. Try my hand at a hat, two hats. I mean, I made this hat. Put the flower on the side and everything. I made that hat. It's a wool blend. It's very warm. Hi, Consuelo. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? How are you today? Never leave her outside very long. I have a neighbor kids. Oh, my goodness. She would stay out and eat. I've got one like that too. My two older dogs know better, but my service dog Gus, he loves the outside. And yeah, I found I had to get him in sometimes. But it's unfortunate you got neighbor kids from hell, you know? That's unfortunate. I don't like kids messing with my dogs either. But I grew up in a pet store, so I kind of grew up knowing not to pester animals. So I can't understand why people don't raise their kids to know better. And I know I just sorry about that. Um, I lost my track of thought. That was a train wreck. Whoa, lost my train of thought completely. Okay, next track. Everybody saying hi to everybody. That's awesome. And may I ask, please, thummies? Don't forget the thummies, please. So, yeah, happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is having a good day. And if not, well, come on over. I'll make you feel better. I don't know how I'll do that, but sometimes just watching me is funny. Especially when I do crap like that. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I can't believe people don't raise children to understand animals and be gentle to them, be kind. I firmly believe every child, and I mean older children, not young children. Do not put young children with animals just because they should grow up together. Unless you're going to be there all the time, watching them together, supervised play all the time until they get to be trained. Because don't forget, you're training your kid too. Um, I don't believe little ones and animals go well together. But I do believe once your child turns 10, 11, some responsibility is a good thing. And a pet can teach them responsibility. Um, yeah, rats make really good pets if you don't want a dog or a cat. Birds make good pets. Budgies, otherwise known as parakeets, they're an easy bird for beginners. Um, I just believe that kids need that to help teach them empathy. Hello, Inherited. Come on in. Hope you're having a good day. And my kids had the pet store because my mom had the pet store up until I was 24, 25, and then she moved the pet store from Fort McMurray to Stony Plain. And she had it there for a little bit, but I had already moved to Saskatoon, so I wasn't there when she closed that pet store down. But yeah, I grew up in the pet store, and Todd, my oldest, he would play in the pet store. Mom would babysit him. Heck, mom put a playpen up in the pet store. Once we put a sign, please don't play with the baby. He is not trained. He may bite. Oh, Oh, we had customers asking if they could buy Todd. No, he's mine. Yeah. But like I said, like Todd grew up that way. Well, for a little bit when he was young, it really made an impression on him. And I just continued that as he grew older. And I included that when Matthew got older, I got a cat. And I got a, yeah, he was a cat. He was a year and a half old, they say, but he grew bigger after I got him. So I don't know. If he was a year and a half old, then he was partially Maine Coon. And he could have been partially Maine Coon because he had the hair, not the coloration. He was black and white, but he had the hair and the bushy tail. And he was big. When he passed, he was big and not fat. He was a long, big cat. So he could have been Maine Coon, but partially Maine Coon, like maybe a little bit. But yeah, kids need to learn empathy. It's unfortunate you have neighbor kids from hell, Grandpa. I'm sad to hear that. Poor Luna. They must torment her. So, what else is other people up to? Oh, I need more tea before it cools off. Oh, I'm shaky today. Can you see me tremble? It's not because I'm nervous. I have a shaking disorder. Who is Luna? Luna is Grandpa's dog. Luna is this beautiful girl. She's a boxer. And she's so cute. And she's Grandpa's dog. So I did a video today. I did a vlog number 5 where I told the story of my little dog Punta and how he came to be my little dog. Um, it's a cute little story. I've been asked to, I've been told I should write it down, make it into a children's book. But we'll see. I don't feel like writing lately. It opens doors that sometimes I don't want opened in that day. I'm in too good of a mood. Although writing is therapeutic, some days I just don't want to go there. So, yes, Consuelo, that's awesome. They learned empathy. Yes, that's a cat. Aw, Boxer Luna. Hi, Boxer Luna. Gonna have to add her as a friend. Oh, she's so precious. And yes, that's a cat. That's my black cat, Samhain, which is Gaelic for Halloween. Psst, psst, psst. Hi, how are you? Hey, I woke him up. Woo. You go lie down, Gussie Poo. Go lie down, Gussie Poo. Wake up. Go lie down. Wake, wake, wake. Go lie down. My retriever told me he had to go outside, so I walked him outside and I went with him so that I could be sure he did his business because I had just let them out like 10 minutes earlier. So he gets me outside. He's all happy that he got me outside. And he starts doing the zoomies around the yard. And then he stops in front of me, looks down, there's a stick, grabs the stick, looks at me, chomps it in half because it was just a puny little stick and he was excited. He didn't realize it would go in half. So he spits out the pieces in a half and does the zoomies again around the yard. But now he got all of that extra energy out and he's going back for a nap. You own a cockatoo? Oh, I got a wonderful story about a cockatoo, Consuelo. And you're cat sitting for your son's fiance's cat. Nice. Hi, Tank. How are you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Oh, I won't tell him. I won't tell him. Working in the pet store, we had parrots, and one of the parrots we had was a cockatoo named Fred. And we had him for a couple of years, and no one bought him. No one was even interested in him. And he bit. He was not a nice cockatoo. And so my mom told my dad to train him. Her exact words were, "You got to do something with that cockatoo. Nobody's going to buy him the way he is." So my dad said, okay. So he started working with Fred, and he got Fred to a point where Dad could get a stick, put Fred on the stick, bring Fred out of the cage, and then from the stick, Fred would go to his arm. But that was it. That was as far as he got. And then I took over. And it was so cool. Fred and I we clicked. We totally clicked. I had that bird tamed in no time. And I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, I wasn't an animal tamer. I wasn't, I just grew up in the pet store around the animals. And so God, I loved that bird. That bird was so awesome. I used to cradle him in my arms like a baby. And I don't know if you know birds, but that's a very, very, very horrible position for a bird to be in on their back. They're exposed, they're vulnerable, and they know it. So they hate that position, hate it. But Fred would let me, put him in my arms like a baby, and I would rock him. I would carry him outside on my shoulder in the pet store, not outside of the pet room, I meant. And until my mom would say, "Don't do that. I don't want him scaring the customers." They were awed and fascinated by Fred, not scared, but whatever. So I stopped that. But yeah, it was a good bird. I love that bird. And then one day we were on holidays and he was stolen. Yeah, bird thieves broke into the store, stole him, a cage, birdseed, everything they needed for him. And to this day, they don't know who did it. They don't know what happened. They don't know. I know who did it, and I have an idea of what happened, but that's another story. And it doesn't matter anyway. LOL, Dog Hub. Yeah, Dog Hub. So, Tank, do I have Happy Meal coming? Are you saying I have Happy Meal coming? Yeah, we lost all of our parrots like that inherited. It was an inside job. Yeah, a former employee who was let go and wasn't happy about it. So she knew where everything was. And somehow she knew whenever my mom and I went on holidays. Because when we went on holidays, that's when she would strike. And she would take the birds she wanted, and she would take the cage, and she would take all the food. And that's all they took. Each and every time. I know, right? Oh, I know. I miss that bird. That bird and I were so, so tight. And it hurt to have him stolen. And I knew too, because I answered the phone and they said, "Is your mom here?" And so I went and I grabbed mom and I said, "I think something bad happened at the store." Yeah. And she told me they broke in after the phone call. She told me they broke in and stole Fred. And I cried. I did, because I love that bird. But, working they are extremely smart, Consuelo. They are extremely smart. And I am convinced that poor bird pined for me. Absolutely convinced, because we were just tight. I mean, he used to do a mating dance for me. Every time I would come in and start paying attention to him, his wings would go out and he would go, his crest would come up and he'd go shuffling and, like, oh, he's just so cute. And Inherited, why are you so bummed? Well, it was a sad story, but you know what? Karma. I firmly believe she got what came to her. And if not yet, it will happen. Karma comes to all of us. So always be nice to others. Oh, that's horrible, Inherited. When you want something so bad and then you actually start reading up about it, and it's so obviously not what you want because the quality isn't there, and so you're disappointed in it. Yeah, I get it. Consuelo, they do. They require a lot of attention, and they do miss people and other birds, and that's why I think maybe he pined for me, because we were tight. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got used to saying goodbye to a lot of things at the pet store. Um, yeah, but that was one of the hardest ones. Yeah, because I could have probably have let him go if he was going to a good home. If somebody wanted to buy him, I could have been okay with that. But to have him taken like that in the middle of the night, you just don't know if he's okay. So I worried a lot for many, many years about him. I still worry about him because he would still be alive, because they live a long time. But yeah, I don't know. You don't know, have a clue with what to reward yourself with. I worked really hard for this $40 gift card. You walked almost 7 miles. Well, you know what? Let's work out something for you to spend your $40 on. Now, Inherited. There is Crow Joe's YouTube planner, which is what I'm getting on the weekend when I get paid. You're going to go put your kids' laundry away. No, get back here. We'll talk. We do mourn our lost pets, don't we? Hugs back to you, Inherited. But I could help you spend that $40. That's not a problem. I know what I'm spending my money on when I get paid tomorrow. I'm buying that YouTube planner from Crow Joe's Corner, because it's on Amazon and I need it for my YouTube channel. And because I'm going to put a lot of work in this channel. I really enjoy this channel. I really enjoy interacting with each and every one of you. Linda is live. Well, we could go over to Linda's. It's got to be great and properly crotchety. You almost got more tulips. Well, tulips are pretty. Okay, Inherited, I will do that. I will do that. How about another 10 minutes, Katrina, and then we'll go over to Linda's. Does that sound okay? Let me know. Hugs, Inherited. I'll search for I'll drop that Amazon URL. I'll send you an email with that link to that YouTube planner. So, yeah. It's always something to get on Amazon. Okay, awesome, Katrina. Thank you. If you're gonna go to Linda's Consuelo, say Engine Raid. We're gonna go head over in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 more minutes. And then we'll go raid Linda's because that makes sense. I have black tulips inherited. Black tulips. I'm going to plant them this fall so they come up in spring. I don't know where I'm planting them yet, but I'm going to plant them. Maybe in my circle. I have a rose bush, 2 Saskatoon berry bushes, and 2 choke cherry bushes arranged in a circle in my front lawn. So maybe I will go in between those and plant tulips. That makes sense. I think that would be really, really, really pretty. I still want to, nobody knows it's a circle but me and my husband, but I want to eventually get river rock or some kind of stone and create the circle so everybody sees the circle. And then, like I said, maybe I'll put the tulips around. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I've got tulips I get to plant this fall. It'll be nice. I'm looking forward to that. So what is everybody else doing today? I don't know if I'm going out, although it looks like it's a nice day. I want to go to the house. I've got Katrina's package there waiting for me. I want to go to the house. But I have to wait for gas. I have to wait till tomorrow, at least till I get paid. So then I could get gas. And then I could go zoom, zoom, zoom to the house. And go post office to get my package. And then I go zoom, zoom, zoom back to the house. So I can get in the house and I can go on YouTube and I could go see what I got. Because that's the plan. I had to get that all out. Every time I think about Katrina's package sitting there waiting for me, I get this angst that I just got to get all out. It's like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm wacky. Truly, truly am. So yeah, I don't have anything really on my plate today. I have to go and pack some dishes. Like I said, that's one thing I have to do. I have to pack some dishes in the. I have to pack some dishes from the kitchen. Get that done. So that's on my agenda today. Things to do. But yeah, let's go right, Linda. Katrina, can you drop Linda's link? If you're still here. And we'll all head on over to Linda's and go raid her. Type in Engine Raid. Let her know you came from here. I think that would be great. Okay, so let's all go to Linda's YouTube channel. Let's all type in Engine Raid and go raid Linda. Thank you, Katrina, for posting her link for me, and thank you for being a mod today. Thank you, Inherited, for being here also. Thank you for everyone for being here. I'm going right up to the front. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Chris. No, I'm not thanking me. Thank you, Consuelo. Thank you, Inherited. Thank you, Boxer Luna Love. Thank you, Tank. Just make sure I got everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it when you all show up to my spontaneous lives. And eventually, I will have a set schedule. But until then, I'm just going to pop in whenever. So thank you for popping by. Let's all go to Linda Simpson and type in Engine Raid, and let's go raid her. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day and stay safe. Peace and love. Bye.